According to a special report from the Baton Rouge Advocate, the Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office is conducting stings to find men willing to have consensual gay sex and then arresting them for crimes against nature.
Oh, my God.
No money is discussed in these exchanges. The men are simply being targeted and humiliated under the state's sodomy law, which has been unconstitutional since the U.S. Supreme Court's 2003 Lawrence v. Texas ruling, but the sheriff's office in Baton Rouge doesn't seem to care.
Unbelievable.
At least a dozen of these arrests have taken place since 2010. The most recent just this past July. July 18th, that's just what? Last week.
Yep.
DA Hillary Moore said that none of these cases have been prosecuted because no crime occurred. But these men are still being arrested, jailed, and fined for merely agreeing to a private sexual activity with a consenting adult. According to a statement from Casey Rayborn Hicks, a spokeswoman for the sheriff's office said, this statement clearly shows that they have no understanding of the sodomy law, and how it's just not enforceable. She defends the arrest simply because the invitations for sex took place in a public park, even though the sex itself was going to take place at a private residence. She says, "This is a law that is currently on the Louisiana books, and the sheriff is charged with enforcing the laws passed by our Louisiana legislature. Whether the law is valid is something for the courts to determine, but the sheriff will enforce the laws that are enacted. The issue here is not the nature of the relationships, but the location. These are not bars, these are parks. These are family environments." I would like to know that if a woman was jogging down down one of these parks lanes, one of these parks jogging trails, runs, and a man approached a woman and started hitting on her, or vice versa, or any sort of scenario like that where a male and a woman are engaged in the activity of discussing with each other and talking with each other. Yeah, of courting one another. Thank you for the word. That's the word I was looking for.
Courting.
I wonder if they would be arrested for that. I wonder if they'd be arrested because this is not a bar, you guys. Get the hell out of here. This is a park. But let me explain to you why they wouldn't do that, even though because it's more than just speculation here. The sheriff's office has gone out of their way to find these people by having cops show up undercover. In one instance, a man was sitting at a bench, and he was courted by a man. They started discussing, and then the man that started the courting said, "Why don't we go back to my place? We'll, maybe eat something, have a few drinks, and perhaps have sex." And I guess after talking with this guy, it sounded good. It's like a good idea. And
Sounded
like a good idea. I mean, listen, if a guy was sitting at a table and a girl went up to him and said, "Hey, want to come back to my place?" How many would the police stop them? Really now?
It's called entrapment.
But in this case, it was a male and a male, and the guy agreed to go to this guy's house. And upon going to his car, he was met by handcuffs and he was arrested.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I have a little lost for words. I really am.
Second one you had today.
I mean, this is 2013. This isn't. I mean, just unbelievable.
Just grow up. Especially like spending your life being dedicated to discriminating against gay people.
I mean, the spokeswoman is just. I mean, we know that she's gonna lie. I mean, please. But I mean, the fact that she's saying we're just enforcing the law. I mean, it's not like they're just seeing this happen between two guys and they're like, you know what, that law's on the books. Let's do something about it. They're going out of their way to create a situation where this law is being broken.
That's right. Yeah, they're entrapment.
I mean, they're not going like, what can we do? This damn law.
Which they could easily not. Well, whatever. It's just it's pathetic.